Therapy has come a long way from just a couch in a cramped office. With all the new options, finding the right one can be difficult. Well, our Ken McCoy is here, and Ken, I hear you have a few tips.
Kanisha, I do have a few tips, and we know that therapy is one treatment that many people struggling with mental health utilize. And for those who aren't familiar with the process, it can be a little intimidating. So this month presents the perfect time for us to gain a better understanding.
First and foremost, I like to encourage and let everybody know that confidentiality is key.
Telling a complete stranger your deepest feelings is not an easy process.
Everything you say in that office is confidential by law. We've taken an oath and it's required for us to keep that. And so that's something that everyone needs to know.
And now that you know you can be legally open, how do you find one that's right for you?
If you don't feel comfortable with your therapist, you can go to another therapist or another provider, if that's the case. If you want to find a Christian counselor or a counselor that has a lot of similarities to you, that is something that you can find as well. And it's being very specific about who you decide to contact as your provider.
And nowadays, you can do it all from home.
We all offer virtual appointments now. You know, post-COVID, virtual is definitely an option, but there is a difference between the two. You know, being in person does give you the opportunity to feed off of each other's energy. I get to see body language in the same, you know, in that moment versus being online. But the great thing about being online is you can do it anywhere, anytime, and you can do it in the comfort of your home.
But whether you go in person or online, there is still work to do.
This is a process that we work on as a team. This isn't something that is just one-sided. And so when you're going to therapy or when you've decided to take this leap, you want to be able to ensure that you're a part of that process and you feel like you're working on something together, and make sure that the therapist or the provider has created a safe space for you.
All right, guys, I know that was a small sample, but all these tips plus more and how to find a therapist can be found on our website at fox54.com.